Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Bitcoin Billionaire, where we show you how to make money in crypto. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and please press like on the button if you like the content. So today we're talking about, where we're at with Bitcoin. So we saw a pump, right? And now we are retesting a very important resistance, which is a $42,000 level. And this is a crucial level. And I'm going to explain why in this video. I'm going to explain to you where I have sales targets of the crypto that I bought. And as you know, many of you know that I bought it at the $33,000 level. And I also bought some at the 36, and I kept DCA in as it went down. So I'm going to tell you how to sell if you followed my trades. And if you're making money with crypto, put the comment so we know who you are. And let's get started. Okay, so let's take a look at some very important zones. So first of all, let's rewind and take a look at what happened. So we were in a descending wedge, right? Which are usually bullish patterns. And that's what happened. We broke through on the upside. And now we're testing that $42,000 level. Now, as you can see that I had some buy here and I have some sell here. So we are actually at one of my first sell point. And if you're wondering what the next one is, it would be at 45,000. Okay. Now I wouldn't sell everything. It is possible that Bitcoin will go up, but I'm very doubtful and skeptical on that. And I'll tell you why in this video. So watch this entire video to find out. And of course I had some buy price below at 30,000, and we may revisit that, we may not, right? And I'll explain to you why in this video. But very important that we explain to you why this level right now where we're at is a crucial level. And the reason is because there's been a lot of resistance and support at different parts. If you go back when we first crashed, that was not very good. When we crashed, that was the support that we bounced from. Right here, right? And you can see that held there. And that's where we're at right now. So we also stayed at this level for a very long time here before we broke it. So now it's become a resistant. And we're trying to break through, but there's no guarantee we will. Now, if we break through, as I said, the next level we need to break through is the $45,000 level. And the reason that's an important level is we spent weeks here, okay? And we see a lot of different support a whole way through, isn't it? So it's very important you understand the next level, right? 45,000 is go back in time a lot, right? Where we've played at that level for a very, very long time. You could call those levels too. And so this is a big level to break through. The next level, 45,000, where I would have some sell orders there, obviously. And there's no guarantee we're going to go there. It's possible. It's very possible. And I think, yes, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, but also it really depends what happens in the market, right? So, yeah. The other point that we really have to pay attention to is our bull band here. Like this is determined if we are bullish or bearish. So anytime we go below the bull band, then basically we become bearish. So you can see like when we broke through below, we were very bearish for a long time until we broke above, right? So this is a tool that I use. It's a premium tool, and it lets us know anytime we're below, we're bearish. Anytime we're on top, we're bullish. So what I'm trying to say is that we're not out of the woods yet. Just because we're getting a bit of a pump, there's a few things that we need to look at, okay? And that's this band here. Even if we make it here, it's very possible and probable that we make it all the way and then we get rejected and go back down. You get what I'm saying? So we really need to pay attention to this level. This 45,000 and that bull band is crucial to understand how to interpret the current events going on. Besides, in addition to this, it's important that you understand that even though it looks all good, we are technically not getting, I guess we could look at the 1 day here if we really want to be clear. We're technically not getting a higher high, right? If you look very carefully, you can see that Bitcoin is, if we want to see very clearly, we can just all take that out. And you can see that Bitcoin is really not getting a higher high, because this is the previous high point and that's where we are right now. So unless we break this level here, unless we pass that 42, like I said, the 42 level, then I would be more bullish. But even if we do that, then we still got to break through this and this one. These two lines is very important. Now, again, I'm not saying that it's not possible that we go, because at some point that's going to happen. But as you know, and I've done this in the past, that one of the tools that we have is to look at the past, what has happened. So let's take a look at that in order for you to understand how to interpret what's going on. All right, so this is the pattern that we went back in May until July, right? If you remember, we broke down, right? We had this crash and then we stayed there and then we broke through and we started going up. And then we got rejected. We did a higher high, but we got rejected. So if you copy what happened here and move it, you can kind of get an idea what is going on, right? And if you go back from, let's say, the crash to the low point, which in order to do that intelligently, first you need to identify the bottom. So 32,900 was the bottom. So now we know that we can align that, right? And now, however, there are many ways to play this. You could go from here, but you see, we kind of move down slowly. And it's not exactly clear what's going to happen. Let me explain what I mean, right? Because it doesn't follow this pattern exactly, right? So this is just an idea of looking back at the history. But there's a few things we can tell. Like, for example, previously when we crashed down, right, we could see that we did a 37% pump before we went back down. And now it's possible that we do the same thing. We're already done now a 28% pump. So it's possible that we go to 45, get rejected exactly the level that I've been talking about, get rejected at 45, and then go back down and we revisit the 33,000. Okay, here, before we pump all the way up. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, nobody really knows. Like, if you look at all the YouTubers, nobody's telling you with absolute certainty what's going to go on. But generally speaking, when we crash, we spend time here about 3 months. So there's the other ideal here. Look, that where we are right now is pretty close to where we were when we broke through past in July, right? So it's very possible that what we're seeing is this pattern here going up, right? Exactly what we want to see. And so it's very possible that we're already at this kind of stage here, as you can see, right? So I would tell you that there's two ways to look at it. Let's say one, is that we are going to 45K and then reject it. And then go back to 33K. That's one scenario. Okay, or two, we are going to pump again to all-time high. Okay, exactly kind of what we follow. Those are the two scenarios that I see with Bitcoin. Okay, and the reason I would say these are two is because it matches to what I was talking to you about before, right? That 45 is a very strong like resistance that we need to get on top of like 42. So either we get rejected at 42 or we get rejected at 45 and then we go back down to 33. That's one scenario, right? Or as I'm saying to you, right? One scenario is that, we basically keep pumping up. We just, scenario two is that we just keep pumping high. And that's really where we might be. And nobody knows for sure is that we might be going here, right? Going back to the all-time highs. So now when you don't know, what do? Well, you keep cash. You want to be cash positive. Don't go all in. So my strategy is I'm very cash positive right now in case we go back to the 33,000 because you want to have money to invest there. So I'm 50-50. So for that reason, 50% of my cash is available right now in case we go back. And then the other one I will keep in Bitcoin in case we continue going. Does that make sense? So that way I'm playing the game either way because I don't know and nobody knows for sure. And, there is risk. I mean, especially with the markets and everything going on. So hope that makes sense, that you can understand how to navigate the markets right now. Now I want to talk about Metagold. For those of you who have invested in like Metagold, you know that we have been talking about this new financial freedom software with different tier levels. And glad to say that we have launched it, and we are now having this available to you where we have 3 tiers. So there's free tier 1. It means if you invest $500 in Metagold, you will get access to an exclusive Telegram group, access to Millionaire crypto online courses, which are free. All you got to do is invest $500 in Metagold and some other courses coming in the future. However, if you invest $1,000, many of you have asked me in the past, can I join your Millionaire crypto coaching program? And I said, no, you can't. But for now, what we've done is that if you invest $1,000, you'll get access to my Millionaire crypto coaching. And all you got to do is invest $1,000 in value of like Metagold. And then you'll be able to click this button, tier 2. And then I will be posting when I buy, when I sell, what altcoins to buy, right? Everything, all the secrets to making money, trading, right? Trading online. So as you know, I was number 64 on BYBIT as a top trader. And now we're going to give you this kind of coaching dashboard. So as it says, you know, crypto coaching with Michael Bolduc from Bitcoin Billionaire, the owner of Metagold Rewards. So you'll be able to access my crypto coaching as long as you hold $1,000 in Metagold. So if you want to do that, go ahead, go to the website, right? Go to metagoldrewards.com and go ahead and invest $1,000. And by the way, if you invest $10,000, go back to the 3-tier level, you'll be able to access ICOs. And as you know, there's a lot of money to be made from ICO. You've been partnering this, you'll be able to buy before everybody else. All you got to do is invest $10,000 to qualify at a tier 3 program. So make sure you check that out. Decide what your level of investment that's right for you. Is it free? Because you will always get access to the rewards. You can claim your rewards, which, as you know, are basically 11% on a buy. And you know, if you click that button, right, it will allow you to basically access your rewards, right, when you click that button, right? Okay, so anyway, those are the tier level programs. Looking forward to get started with you. I will be starting that tomorrow. So for those of you who want access to this coaching and all the posts that I'm going to make sure that you invest at least $1,000 to qualify for that. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to be ready for Bitcoin, because either we're going up or we're going to go back to that 33,000. That's all I got for you tonight. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to press like and put a positive comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.